Have you ever prayed for something and still nothing changed? You worked hard, stayed patient, believed in God, but life still feels confusing. Sometimes doors close, people leave, plans fail, and we start asking, God, why is this happening to me? But what if the delay is not punishment? What if God is preparing something bigger for you? Today's message is simple. Even when life doesn't make sense, trust God's plan. We only see today, but God sees your entire future. Sometimes we cry over closed doors, while God is protecting us from the wrong path. Think about Joseph from the Bible. He was betrayed by his own brothers, sold as a slave, put into prison for years. Imagine how painful that must have been. But later, God used that same Joseph to save thousands of lives. What looked like destruction was actually preparation. Maybe right now, your life feels delayed. Maybe nothing is going according to your plan. But remember this, God is never late. He works behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. One of the hardest things in life is waiting for success, waiting for healing, waiting for love, waiting for breakthrough. But delays do not mean God has forgotten you. A seed planted in the ground looks invisible for a long time, but underneath the soil, roots are growing. The same is happening in your life. God is building your strength, your patience, your faith. Sometimes God makes you wait because the blessing is too important to rush. If God gave you everything immediately, you might not be ready to handle it. So instead of asking, why is it taking so long? Ask, God, what are you teaching me in this season? Faith is easy when life is good, but real faith begins during difficult moments. Anyone can smile when everything is perfect, but trusting God during pain, that is true strength. Maybe you're struggling silently right now. Maybe nobody understands your pain, but God sees every tear, every sleepless night, every hidden battle. And this is your reminder today. Your current situation is not your final chapter. God can change your life suddenly. One opportunity, one miracle, one moment. That's all it takes. So don't give up now. Sometimes we get upset because life didn't go the way we wanted. But later, we realize if our plan had worked, we would have missed God's better plan. There are blessings you cannot see yet, people you haven't met yet, opportunities coming toward you right now. God's plan is bigger than your disappointment. The storm you're facing today may become the testimony you share tomorrow. So keep praying, keep believing, keep moving forward. Even small steps matter, because God is still writing your story. Hear this carefully. God has not abandoned you. The waiting season will end. The pain will not last forever. One day everything will make sense, and you'll look back and say, now I understand why God made me wait. Trust His timing, trust His process, trust His plan, because sometimes the greatest blessings come after the hardest seasons. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Trust God's plan. Comment below. I trust God's timing. And remember, God is working for you, even when you cannot see it.